There's that song, drifting up off the water again. Welcome back to Shiloh Creek, little ones. And if it's your first visit, come budge in close. There's always a warm spot by an old elephant.
Is it US? Old timber, is it US today? Is the story about the frogs? Say it's the frogs. Say it's the frogs.
Ha! It is, Splish. Today it's about you three. Settle in by the reeds now. So here's a thing worth wondering, little ones. Did you ever do a small good thing, even a little silly one, and never once find out where it landed? You laughed, or you helped, and went on about your day, and never knew how far it went. Here's what I've come to believe. A kind thing travels. A good deed, a laugh, a small bit of love, further than your eyes can follow. And the farthest travelling love of all, that kind comes from God. So let me tell you about the morning 3 silly frogs found out how far a laugh of theirs had gone. The Bible's got a fine, warm line about it. We'll come to it by the water. Well, that morning, down in the shallows, the Mudpuppy brothers, Splish, Splash, and Splosh, 3 frogs and 1 chorus of confusion, were hard at work being ridiculous, settling a very important question.
Okay. Does a snail have a job? Yes or no? I say yes. A snail's job is carrying his house around so the other bugs always know where the party is. He's a tiny moving house party. That's a job.
Wrong. A snail's job is being the slowest thing alive, so the rest of us feel speedy. It's a kindness, really. He's down there going, "Don't mind me, take your time." And we go, "Thanks, snail." That is his gift to the pond.
Or he just lives in the shell and goes slow, 'cause that's how snails are. No job, just the snail. Huh.
Boring. Take it back, Splash. A snail with no job is a sad snail. We're giving him the house party. It's decided. Somebody pour the snail a juice.
Behold, I have overheard, and I simply must weigh in. Frogs, your snail debate lacks grandeur, but it does not lack volume, and for that, modestly, I salute you.
Don't encourage them, Garingo. They've been on the snail for 20 minutes. I timed it. Love you, frogs. Got a zip. The whole pond has things to do.
See, that's the thing, though. Everybody zips off to the real stuff. Zippy builds, Garingo performs, Bongo helps. And us? We do the snail bit. We make 'em laugh, and they go do things. Sometimes I wonder if anybody actually needs a frog.
Whoa, heavy. Splash is doing a feeling. Quick, Splish, do a silly so it stops.
On it. Snail house party. Boom. Feeling's gone. You're welcome, Splash.
Did it work? I still feel the feeling. Add a second snail.
And they all laughed, and the heavy thought floated off downstream. But Splash's question stayed put in him, quiet, and the answer to it was already coming down the path on 2 human feet. And down to the water's edge came a face the creek knew well, a human boy, bright-eyed and easy, who'd found his way down to us twice before. The friends called out glad, and he grinned.
G'day, Creek. Missed me? Course you did. I followed the water down again. Best path in the world, that one. And have I got news? I came running the last bit, and I never run.
Jigstar's back. Quick, does a snail have a job? We need a tiebreaker.
Ha, a snail? No job, mate. He's just a snail. But funny you 3 should ask, 'cause my news is about you. all three of you. Can I tell you something? You're not gonna believe it. So, back home I've got two friends, Vera and Tega. And whenever I see them, I tell them all about you lot, the whole creek. Bongo's hugs, Ringo's big speeches, old Timber's stories. They love it. They ask for the animal stories every single time.
Wait, there are kids? Far away? Who know about us? Do they know about the snail? Tell me they know about the snail.
Not the time, Splish. Okay, a little the time, but mostly Jigstar, keep going.
Funny you say that. So, Tegar's the one who heard your stories first, and he loved you frogs especially. And here's the bit I ran down to tell you. A while back, Vera was having one of those grey gloomy days, left out, sort of small and sad, you know the kind. And Tegar didn't want her staying sad, so he goes, Vera, you have to hear this. And he tells her the one where you three were so sure, so confident about a thing, and so completely wrong about it. The whole silly bit. And Vera laughed, properly laughed, and the grey day just went bright.
Now, here's a thing you don't see every day. 3 frogs gone completely quiet. Splish stopped bouncing. Splosh, who disagrees with everything, had nothing to disagree with. And Splash looked out across the water and said soft,
She was sad. A real kid. All the way over where Jigstar lives. And the thing that made her laugh was us. The silly thing we did. We weren't even trying. We were just being frogs. And it went all that way.
and here's what Splash was bumping up against on his wet stone. He'd thought their silliness was just a small thing, good for a giggle by the creek and nothing more. But it had travelled further than a frog could hop in a whole long life, and landed exactly where someone needed it. He just couldn't quite take it in yet.
Jigstar! Can I just check I heard it right? Vera was sad, and the thing that turned her day around was us being silly.
Heard it right, mate. You three, you made her laugh on a grey, gloomy day, right when she needed it, from further away than you can even picture.
Frogs did that. We did that. I keep thinking someone's going to say it was a different bunch of frogs. But it was us.
I don't even know what my face is doing right now. Splosh. What's my face doing?
It's doing the thing my face is doing. I think we're proud. Is this proud? I've never been proud before. It's a lot.
And there they sat, 3 frogs, soft and stunned. Not because anything was wrong, because something was very, very right. So I came down close and told them what I'd wanted to say since the boy opened his mouth. You 3 thought you were just the silly ones, but making somebody laugh, really laugh, on a grey day, that is a kindness, little ones, a real one. And a kind thing doesn't stay where you set it down. It travels. Your laugh hopped further than any of you ever could, found Vera, and lifted her. And that travelling, that's the part I most want you to keep. The love that goes the furthest doesn't come from us, little ones. It comes from God. He's where love starts. And a love like that doesn't run out at the edge of the meadow or the edge of the wood. It goes as far as it's sent, to a kid you've never met, on a day you'll never see. You only have to send it.
So it wasn't really about being useful. I kept thinking we had to do the real stuff to matter. But making somebody laugh is real stuff. And the love just rode along on it, all the way to Vera.
So let me get this straight. We were light to do the snail bit. We were doing kindness the whole time, and we thought we were just messing about. We are basically heroes who happen to be hilarious.
Heroes. Okay, new plan. We keep being exactly this silly, but now we do it on purpose, for everybody far away who needs a laugh. Snail house party for the whole world. Splash, you're crying. In a good way? Good way. Solid.
Well, the whole creek drifted in close, and when it quieted, I leaned in to the 3 frogs and asked one thing. Splash, what did Jigstar's news show you 3 in the end?
That a small silly thing isn't a small thing at all. We made somebody laugh. Somebody we'll never even meet. And it mattered. A laugh travelled all that way and turned a grey day bright. Making someone laugh is a way of loving them. And we did it without even knowing. And the biggest part, that kind of love that goes so far, it's not ours, really. It comes from God. We just got to send a bit of it along, riding on a laugh. Like a ripple. You plop one little stone, and the rings go all the way to the far bank.
A ripple from one tiny plop, and it reaches the whole pond? Frogs, you've been making ripples this whole time, and you thought you were just splashing. That's the best thing I've heard all day.
And that's why I ran down here, so you'd know. Tell you what, when I head home, I'll tell Vera and Tega the creek says hello from all of you. Reckon they'll be over the moon.
Then tell 'em from the frogs. Vera, that one was for you. And Tega, thanks for sharing us around, mate. You've got good taste in frogs.
Vera, Tega, 2 names I shall now declaim to the sky. Friends we have never met and love already. Behold, distance is no obstacle to a heartfelt hello.
You found it your own selves, little ones. Here's the line I promised, from the Bible, a book called 1 John, chapter 4, verse 7. A man named John, who loved his friends very much, wrote them a letter a long, long time ago, all about loving one another. And here's the heart of it. Listen. Let us love one another, for love is of God. Now, isn't that warm? Love one another. And here's the part the frogs just learned the lovely way. Loving doesn't stop at the friends right next to you. You can love somebody far away you've never even met, with a kind word, a helping hand, or yes, a good silly laugh. Because love comes from God, little ones, and a thing that comes from God travels. And now, a true thing told grandly. Professor Hoot's totally true facts.
Professor Hoot here, with a fact completely true and most fitting. A little frog, no bigger than your thumb, has a call that can be heard from a very, very long way off, across the whole pond and well beyond it. Small singer, enormous reach. The sound carries, and carry here means it travels a long way through the air, so ears far away can still hear it. A small thing, sent far, rather like a laugh.
Wait, so a frog as tiny as me can be heard way off across the water? My little voice has been carrying this whole time. Splish is gonna lose his mind.
Heard far and wide, young frog, and free of charge. So there is your word to carry. A sound carries when it travels far enough for distant ears to catch it. A frog does it with a call. A kindness does it with a laugh. Good day to you.
And before we go, 3 frogs, one enormous question. The Mudpuppy Minutes.
Today on Mudpuppy Minutes,
Our biggest question yet. How does a laugh get all the way to somebody far away? We are experts now. We've done it. Go.
Easy. A laugh has tiny secret wings. You laugh, the wings pop out, whip, and it flies off looking for someone to land on. Mine are probably over the next hill by now.
Wrong. No wings.
You fold the laugh up small, really small, and you post it, like a letter. That's why some take a while to arrive. Vera's probably got 3 more of ours still in the mail.
And also, no, wait. No wings, no posting. A laugh is just a sound. Sound travels through the air in little waves. Or, if it's way too far for that, a friend just carries the story and tells it. Like Jigstar did. That's how it got to Vera.
Wait, Splash. A friend just carries it and tells it? That's so plain. But that's actually what happened. You're right. Ugh, it's so much less exciting than wings.
Oh no. Too sensible. Take it all back. A laugh with no wings and no stamps? Tragic. We have solved it. Laughs have tiny wings and go by post, and ours are currently circling the globe. The end. No letters, please. They'll only get stuck behind the laughs.
Now, little ones, the truth slipped out right between the wings and the postage, and the 3 of them hopped clean over it. A laugh really is a sound, and sound travels through the air in little waves. And when someone's too far to hear it, a kind friend carries the story and tells it, and the laugh arrives all over again. No wings, no stamps, just love, going the distance, the way love does. That's the honest shape of it.
Right. I'd best follow the water back up before the light goes. But I'll carry your hello home, I promise. Vera, Tega, the whole creek's thinking of you. Keep laughing, you two. Reckon there's plenty more coming your way.
Thanks for coming all that way to tell us, Jigstar. Turns out, frogs are needed after all. Who knew? Snail House Party's back on, boys. But now, it's a gift.
So that's the morning 3 silly frogs found out a laugh of theirs had hopped clear across the world and landed where it was needed. So remember, little ones, the kind things you do travel further than you'll ever see. So love one another, near and far. And remember, love comes from God, so it never runs out and never stops short. Until the next breeze brings us together, my friends.
See you next time, somewhere in Shiloh Creek.